everyone, this is Daisy here again with another video for Spiegel Mom Scraps. We are using a sketch this week by Laura Rumble, who is a fellow sparkler, and I am starting out the sketch by doing some stitch circles in the background in some silver and white thread, and then I'm also kind of rotating the sketch to fit my photo better. I'm using this large 8-inch doily, which I got in the Spiegel Mom Scraps shop. And I'm kind of orienting the sketch in this way because my daughter is looking off to the right, so I wanted her to be looking into the layout instead of off the layout. And I'm just using some silver glitter paper to back my photo, which is also popped up on some fun foam. Now this stencil that I'm using is from my Secret Not Secret Kit Club kit for the month of November, I believe. And I'm going to be using some Dazzlers, and this is in a silver color. I believe it's called Foiled Again, and this is also something that I got in the shop. I believe the Dazzlers are still on sale right now, so you can still head over and pick some up. I'm not sure if she still has any of the silver color or not. Last time I checked she did, but I'm not sure. You'd have to head over and check it out because since then there was the Black Friday sale. So if you do head over to the shop for either the doilies or the Dazzlers, you can definitely use my code Daisy15 for 15% off, and that works anytime. There are some other sales going on for the holiday season, so you should definitely check that out as well. So now I'm waiting for the Dazzlers to dry. I love the ways that the Dazzlers look. They're super sparkly and shiny and dimensional, but they do take some time to dry. So I will come back and have used my heat tool and let it sit for a little bit. It's still not dry, but I'm very careful in working around it. So as you can see on the photo, I did already get some of it on the photo, but whatever. Just gonna keep going. Now I'm putting, these are some Dear Lizzie chipboard letters, and they have like a white wood grain on them, and I love the way they look. And I'm just kind of putting my title around the edge here, and my title is going to be Graduation with a subtitle of The Best Part Is You. And the whole point of this layout is, this is a picture of my youngest daughter holding a rose, and she is watching me walk in my graduation from nursing school, and my whole family, you know, all my kids were there, and really that was the best part of graduation for me, was knowing that my kids were up watching me walk, and knowing how much we all had to sacrifice for me to go to nursing school, and it just meant so much to me knowing that they were there. Made me feel so proud. So here I'm using some Jen Hadfield stickers, and they are a gray color. The one up in the top right now looks like it's got a cream color center, but it really doesn't. I'm thinking maybe it's just the way my light is shining off of it, but it doesn't look like that in person. And I'm also using this little banner that I cut down. It says Thinking of You, but I'm going to cover that up and put it on either side of the photo. It does end up getting a little off kilter. It was kind of lined up so it looked like it was one piece, but whatever, it doesn't bug me that much. So I'm just working on my kind of subtitle here, and I'm using these teal and silver letter stickers, and these are from the Target dollar spot from a couple years ago. And I'm just spelling out The Best Part Is You. And then I'm going to put the U on that flag. I was thinking about using the U that was already there, but it didn't work, so. Now the sequins that I'm going to use, I did have 3 packs of them sitting over there on the left hand side. I think I had Spring Wedding and the Cunning one and Shabby Chic Christmas, and I do end up using the Shabby Chic Christmas. I just pulled out those 3 because I thought some of the sequin, I was thinking I might use more than one set of sequins, and I thought all of those would work well. But really, I'm just going to end up using the Shabby Chic. And here I'm just putting those 2 in line. I hadn't wanted to do that earlier because the Dazzlers was still wet. But now it was pretty dry, so it was okay. So the Shabby Chic Christmas is this beautiful teal, and it's got teal and pink and white and red in it. And the big teal sequins are actually like an awesome like wood grain effect. Oh, excuse me. And so I was just practicing there because these have like the micro sequins in it. This mix has like teeny tiny sequins, and I was trying to figure out the best way to put down a bunch of them at once. So I decided to try it out on a scratch piece of paper first, and I'm just putting some of my tape runner down and then just piling the sequins on. I'm going to do that in 2 spots, and then I'm going to go around and place the sequins down just using my Tombow Mono Multi. And now some of you might think this is weird, but the best way that I have come up with to pick up these little sequins without using a sticky pickup tool, because my pickup tool, I am not happy with it. I got the Silhouette brand, and it has never worked. Like, the tip is always loose on it, and I just kind of given up using it. So now what I do, and you could do this with like a baby wipe or some water, but I actually just kind of get the tip of my finger wet. I just kind of lick it, and then I can pick up the sequins, and it works just as well as a pickup tool. So, and if it grosses you out to lick your finger, like I said, you can use some water or a baby wipe just to get the tip of your finger just a little. It doesn't have to be like dripping wet or anything, just a little wet, and then it makes picking up the sequins a lot easier. And so that is what I'm doing here, and I am scattering these all around, and I am loving the way this is turning out. I wasn't going to put the red ones on, but I decided that because I kept the rose in the photo red, and I turned the rest of the photo black and white, I figured it would be, excuse me, a good idea to include some of the red sequins. Sorry, I keep yawning. I am in the middle of one of my 12-hour night shifts at work, and I am really tired. So I'm just going to finish up sticking these around. I'm going to add some up to that right hand corner, and then that's pretty much what the layout is. I do go at the end and stitch over that graduation letters because they're not very sticky, and I wanted to make sure they stayed there, and I just use some silver thread to go over those. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I definitely encourage you to head over to Facebook and join the Spiegel Mom Scrap Facebook group, which is 15 Minutes to Scrap with Spiegel Mom Scraps. And again, don't forget you can use my code Daisie15 to get 15% off of your purchase in the store. There was a recently new released sequins in the store, 20 different varieties, so you should definitely check it out. and I will see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.